Hello, and welcome back to Pleasantview. Today it's time to move back to the university and rejoin Cristofer Tellerman and his girlfriend Adriana Zhang, and they live over here in the neighborhood in the university district. So let's see what they're up to. So it's 7 in the morning, and I found Cristofer and Adriana like this in the bed, so guess we'll just roll with this. They're having a little bit of a morning cuddle. And I think that Cristofer might need some strengthening because he has a lot of weight on his shoulders right now. He is partly recently employed in the soccer field, the local soccer field by Kennedy and Cox as a minor leaguer. And he's one of the people who is going to create the new soccer team in the neighborhood. And starting something like that up and needing to perform is of course a lot of pressure, and on top of that, that is also a soccer field business that his father was instrumental in creating from the start. So he has a little bit of pressure and prestige from his family there as well. On the side of that, of course, he also has his studies in the drama major. He is aiming for a career in the athletic field, so he is well on his way to move where he's going. But of course, what with his studies as well as his job, that's a lot of pressure. And he also has a very influential and overbearing family, mainly his mother, Jan Tillerman. So he's feeling a lot of strain from that relationship as well. And as he's still a young man, but he's moving towards becoming a senior and eventually aging up into an adult. And I think that the longer he stays with Adriana, who really is in his mother's eyes a nobody from nowhere, I think that he feels more and more pressure about that as well. Adriana, on her hand, is currently also employed at the soccer field, but as a cafeteria worker. So she usually cooks the hamburgers and hot dogs. And she also is a student, of course. So let's see if I can. Yeah, so she's also in the drama major, but she's still a freshman. Don't know what that glitched out. She's a freshman, and so she's a little bit behind her boyfriend. So she's really trying to make it in this world. She hasn't had a lot before, and she really tries to gain influence, gain friends, and make something of herself. She's always been very ambitious. So coming from Bluewater Village, not knowing many people here, she really tries to make friends. And so far, she's started to become pretty good friends, actually, with both Lilith Vicious and Ophelia Hamilton. So those are relationships that she's trying to create and maintain. And before this, she's also been close with both Bruce Rosher and Newbie, actually. So she's starting out small and hopefully gaining more friends along the way. And it looks like she's also friendly with Neil Chalmers, who's a neighbor of theirs. But of course, Cristofer has his own friends who lives neighbors, and they are also in the same career as he is. So they will also be joining the new soccer team today. So technically, Cristofer isn't supposed to be working today, but I think I'm going to send him later to the soccer field to catch up with Kennedy and perhaps have a meeting and discuss things with his teammates. But that will be in the afternoon. So until then, I think I might take another stab at having a seminar at the library and lecture hall. So let's see how that works out, because Adriana isn't going to attend her job until the evening anyway. So I think that might be fun. And both of them are going to miss their classes today. So we will have to work on their GPA in other ways. So I guess they will get out of bed and prepare for the day. So I can send Adriana to the shower to start off, and Cristofer can make some breakfast for them. I think I might actually, since they are just 2 people, I might put in this variable meal server here. Because, They could have leftovers, of course, but I think I'd prefer if they just, yeah, for small meals like this, just have enough for the both of them. Yeah, so now when they serve meals, they will only get 2 servings. Oh, nice. So he gained another cooking skill, so now he's got 2 points. That's nice. Although Adriana is a lot better at cooking, which makes sense since she's been working with it for a while now, as a teenager even though it's just like hot dogs and hamburgers, but I guess she has practice in it anyway. Yeah, so Cristofer at once starts to talk about sports, and I guess that they are discussing what with his new job, what they will be getting up to at the soccer field. Of course, it's not Adriana's long-time plan to be working there, but yeah, I think she's aiming for a career in the politics field as a politician, because there's a lot of things that she wants to influence and change. A lot of things that lies close to her heart that she wants to change for the better. So I'm going to have Cristofer freshen up as well. He can actually just change into a everyday lane then, and then they will head out to the library. That's weird. Why is she using that? Yeah, there's nothing wrong with this one. Okay, she was too fast. Yeah, maybe I need to move the sink to that corner instead or something. That's pretty annoying. But let's see. Yeah, let's try that. Hopefully that makes this less attractive than the kitchen sink. Yeah, that's weird. Anyway, let's have them head out. Right, so they're arriving at the library, and yeah, the first thing that I did was deactivate all of the things in here. And that is the opportunity pack, of course. And I messed around a little bit with this, and it turns out that the legal tome and the cookbook you can apparently only teach to one person, as I understand it. So yeah, I won't be able to use those. So what I have to choose from right now, at least, is the science journal and the orator's epic. And yeah, seeing as we used the science journal last time with Johnson Hamilton, I think it would be nice to use the orator's epic this time. And yeah, I think that since they are all in drama, well, they both are, I mean, it might be someone who's pretty creative. So let's bring in the spreadsheet and let's check. I think it might be someone who's like has film and literature or something as their hobby. We don't have very many, actually. But you know what? I could actually see Lucy Bertino, or Lucy Burb, as you might know her, as doing something like this. I mean, she studied literature at college, and she's working in journalism. And yeah, she's a family sim, and the secondary knowledge seems like something that she would do, actually. So I'm going to add her. And I'm going to just add a note to catching her once when I start playing her next time. So that, yeah, she gets some money for that as well. Nice. Okay, yeah, so let's go with Lucy. And yeah, of course, we also need to restrict the ages for now, at least. to only include young adults. I do not remember where I put the visitor controller. No, this is the sim blender. Oh wait, maybe I didn't actually have a visitor controller, but I spawned one. I think, yeah, I think that was what I did. So I should be able to do that again. Yes, good. Great. Age. Ban all, allow young adults. Yes. Oh, well, actually, ban also young adults. Yeah, because I need to summon in the ones I want. Good. So now only the selectable sims can be on this lot. So then we need to get the ones who need to be here. Yeah. And here are all the young adults as well. So I'm going to start by have Lucy walk here. And then activate the epic. And tell a story. And no. Oh. Disable auto invite. Okay, sorry, Jennifer. Your daughter is already starting this, or so I thought. Jennifer, no. Dismiss orator. How about now? Yes, okay, good. Yes, please tell a story, Lucy. And the others need to listen to the story. No, oh no. I need to pay better attention to what I'm doing because I keep, when they are already themselves wanting to tell a story, and you click on it and you like go up where listen to story is normally, you will instead deactivate the epic. And yeah, that's not, need to be quick about it. And double check also so that they don't already have one that relates to the opportunity pack already there. Okay, that should be it. So they should be heading to class now. And as I oh, well, these are some interesting ones. So Zackery wants to be engaged to Angela, but he wants to inherit money from Brandi. Are you not friends with your mom? You are. Oh, that's dark. I'm not gonna lock that in, but yeah, interesting. So yeah, of course he fell in love with her recently. So that's why, I guess. Interesting. Yeah. But anyway, yes, they're heading to class. And right, and as I realized the last time, Gordon King, you should not be here. They are not gaining any... why are you here? And Russ as well. I don't understand this. Yeah, all ages are banned. Let's just ban both of them then. Gordon, can you please? I'm just gonna, for now, clear them off. I had the same issue with Johnson Hamilton recently at the daycare center, and the only thing that I can think of is that perhaps when they have been like burglars or townies or whatever before, that they don't have an age, but that seems strange. I don't know. But anyway, I can clear off both Russ and Gordon. Okay. Yeah, let's just do this. Okay, and something broke. Okay, now. Okay, so yeah, resetting the whole podium worked. Okay, hopefully we don't have any other visitors here. So what I was trying to get to before we were interrupted is that I found out last time that they don't get any class performance listening to this, and I suspect it is because it is a normal community lot and the time isn't running here. That is the only explanation I can figure out why they don't get it, because they really should from this. Yeah, so but they do get the interest and the skills. And of course I have the skill gain on community lot mod as well. So that is why, of course. But yeah, apparently not class performance. Yes, I think that all of them except one are in drama, actually. So this makes a lot of sense for them to attend a lecture like this, I think. No, actually, Gabriel Bachelor is in history, and Zackery Lillard is in political science. But the other three are in drama. Looks like Lucy is also gaining a little bit of money from doing this on her own. That's nice. I bet she's saying something like, you can't only just watch the movie, you also have to read the book. Looks like they are attending the class very diligently this time. Last time they were quitting midway through. And yeah. But I think that is pretty much good enough, because they've been at it for a while, and they've all had a chance to improve their skills a bit, and Lucy has had a chance to hold her lecture. So I'm going to deactivate the epic and yeah, make her unselectable. So these guys are done with the lecture, and they're probably just going to head back home, actually. So I'm going to take out the visitor controller again and allow all ages so that everyone can be here. And then I'm going to make everyone unselectable that's not part of the family. And yeah, I think just have them walk back home. All right, so Cristofer and Adriana have returned from the library. Looks like they decided to hang out here and flirt a bit. And apparently Lilith and Ophelia have decided to come visit. Are they here to visit with these guys? They're not ringing the doorbell, but they are already greeted for some reason. Okay, so I guess these guys came to visit Adriana then. But yeah, these guys are autonomously walking up to the bedroom right now. So I guess that Lilith and Ophelia are just going to hang out in the common area for now, while these guys are getting it on in here. I see. Well, I do suppose I interrupted them this morning when they were cuddling, so let's see if they do anything on their own. Sometimes they just the romantic standards has its a plugin that makes them autonomously go to the bed sometimes to relax and woohoo sometimes, but not always. So sometimes they just go up to relax together. Sometimes they just cuddle together. It's pretty interesting, actually. This time it looks like they were just relaxing. But I guess just seeing as Adriana is a secondary romance sim, she can be a little bit aggressive. So let's just have her make out with Cristofer. It looks like I also have a mod that allows for pregnancy, young adult pregnancy, that is. I didn't even remember that I had that in. But yeah, I don't think that these guys are very likely to try for a baby. Right, so they can have a woohoo. I suppose that was what they were after. Anyway. And yeah, these girls are in here, apparently. Or at least Ophelia is. I don't know where Lilith is. Oh, she's in here. Okay, well. I suppose that's once they're done. Adriana will go and look where they are. Oh, did they go to sleep? Time sped up all of a sudden. Yeah, let's have them get out of bed. Yeah, I think they're leaving actually because they went to sleep. Yeah, they're just saying goodbye. Okay. Anyway, Adriana can meet up with them later, I guess. So, I was actually thinking that Cristofer... No, don't relax. I meant make the bed. He can, until he needs to leave for work, he can go ahead and start on his term paper. Adriana, on the other hand, she is, well, she also needs to study, of course, but she is wearing this very summery top on, and I think it's about time that she actually got and purchased some nice autumn clothes for herself, something that's a little bit warmer. So I think I'm going to have her head out to the clothing store to buy that for herself, while Cristofer is using the computer for his term paper. So let's see, write term paper for you, and you should head out. So let's walk to a lot. Actually, it's 330 Main Street. And yeah, maybe she can meet some even more interesting people over there. Seeing as I haven't played her for very long, I'm really anxious for her to make some more connections with other Sims. Right, so here we are at the clothing store. And let's see what other Sims we have here. So we have Andrea Cormier here. And they haven't met, so I suppose that she can introduce herself. Looks like Marsha is she trying on clothes on her own? Right, okay, yeah. Looks like she's after something more autumn style as well. Let's just turn on all the lights. We have Joe Brunig and Ross Bear here as well, but I don't think that she would say hi to those guys. So let's just, yeah, go with the Andrea. We also have Edith Day, but more of the older generation, really. Except Marsha, I guess. She can say hi to Marsha later. They have actually met before. Yeah, nice. And let's see, where is yeah, there she is. So Marsha very recently got married, but it looks like she's back here looking at wedding dresses. In her scrubs. Yeah, so they can chat for a little bit. They are pretty close in age. I don't think that they have that much in common, but it looks like they are getting along pretty well anyway. Adriana is a popularity sim anyway, so I suppose she would get along with a lot of people. Looks like they're talking about nature for now. But that was pretty much it, I think, that they connected about. Right, so we have Brandi Burb here as well, but so far no one younger still. So yeah, I suppose that she can buy some clothes, and I'm gonna go with this rack because I want her to actually pay here and not go back into the wedding store to pay later. Oh no! Looks like Russ is making enemies with Joe Brunig. Okay, so I got some stuff that I think would suit her personality right here. And it's 1,000 simoleons in total, so it's a bit pricey, but I don't think she has much clothes in her inventory, so or in her wardrobe. So let's just buy these. Yes. Nice. And I think I'm actually going to just head into the changing rooms and just check plan outfit at once. I also got these pants that I think would suit her pretty well. She couldn't wear that today. That's okay. Yeah, I think let's go with this for now. Let's just take a look at her. Yeah, I think that suits her personality pretty well. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay, do we have anyone else here now? So far, not so much. So let's just have her grab a bite to eat. Yeah, let's grab a pizza slice. And maybe someone interesting will arrive. That's usually a good strategy, to just hang out at the communitals for a little while and see who appears. Oh, she actually got a slice like that. Ah, interesting. Nice. I spy Sandy Brute in the distance. She was walking by over there. Still just Russ Barry and Joe Brunig here. Well, not so much. I guess she can linger for a little bit and do some researching here for college. Yeah, and now she's getting some class performance, so that's what I wanted. Alexander Goff is a bit younger. She already knows him, though. If he comes in here, then maybe. But it might just be a walk by. Looks like Andrea came in here to check out what she's up to. Seeing as she's a teacher, I suppose she would be very thrilled to see a student sit here and use this space for studying. It looks like she's letting her study in peace. A random Townie. I see. And Sandy's back. Looks like she's patrolling the premises or something. Or she was really excited to have a walk today. Marsha is still here, actually, so might as well just hang out a little bit more with Marsha. She's gained a little bit of class performance now anyway. That's good. Kaylynn Cox is here. That is, I mean, technically Kennedy is her boss, and this is his wife, so I guess she would say hi to her. They haven't met before. And of course, Marsha and Kaylynn are working at the hospital, both of them, so that's why they're both in their scrubs. Yeah, so let's have her chat with Kaylynn. Looks like Don Lothario has arrived. He might also be a walk by though. Yeah, he's just walking by. Hi, Don. I don't know why I always get so happy when I see him. Definitely one of my favorites. Oh no. That's pretty rude to look so bored. But anyway, yeah, might be about time to just let her walk back to the apartment. She's got her new clothes on and she got some class performance and she hung out a little bit with Marsha at least, so that's pretty well done. Okay, so Adriana is returning and once again both Lilith and Ophelia are here. And I think I've solved the mystery. I don't know if you recall the previous episode with Adriana, but there were some issues with her group. And I think I never ended up canceling the group, because if we look at look at this, she still can gather casual group and end casual group. So I guess that these guys think that they're still in a group. So that's why they keep arriving. And well, for now, I think I'm going to abuse this because I want them to become better friends and hang out. And it's a little while until she needs to leave for work anyway. So I guess that they just decided to hang out. And then I can make sure to end the casual group this time. So all this time they've been in a group. That's pretty funny to me. Yeah, so yeah, this guy is working on his term paper. So he can just do that for now while these guys hang out for a bit, I guess. Yeah, let's go. All right, so looks like Lilith is headed in here again, so let's have Adriana walk there as well. Yeah, so she keeps thinking about the woohoo that she had with Cristofer before. So I guess, yeah, she's still very much in love with him. They have 3 bolts of attraction as well, so that's awesome. Right, so looks like Lilith is in here dancing, so let's just chat with her for a bit. Apparently she's also met Trish, the Townie. And I guess Adriana tells her a little bit about her job. And yeah, Lilith has a father who was working in the athletic field her whole life, so... But they're moving on quickly to dates, looks like. Yeah, ever since the catastrophe with her previous girlfriend, Lily, and Ricky Cormier as well, who made her pregnant, Lilith hasn't really been out on dates and such. So she doesn't really have any romantic prospects right now, even though she does think that Adriana is attractive. So that's something, I guess. But yeah, Adriana is taken. Looks like Lilith is telling her a bit about her young daughter. I think that Lilith is a very proud mother, seeing as she had a very dark childhood herself. I think she would put in a lot of effort into raising Hope. So Cristofer is done with his term paper. So that's good. Yeah, he's doing quite well. So he has 16 hours until his final exam. So I think that, well, he is a popularity sim. Fairly ambitious, but not extremely so. So I think he would just leave it at that. He needs to actually grab something to eat for lunch. I think Adriana is still... No, she actually also needs to eat. So let's... The meal server isn't here anymore. That's odd. Let's put it back. And let's set it to 4 servings then, so that Lilith and Ophelia can also eat something. Yeah, let's go with grilled cheese, I guess. And yeah, she can chat a bit also with Ophelia. They aren't friends anymore, so. Looks like they're talking a bit about like where they're from. Ophelia is of course from Strangetown, as you might guess, and Adriana is from Bluewater Village, so both of them are moved in to Pleasantview. They didn't grow up here. There also seems to talk about like the environment in general, like pollution and stuff, and yeah, seeing as Adriana is pretty political, I think that she would be pretty adamant about like preserving the climate and being careful about wasting resources and such. So someone is calling, and apparently it's Bruce. That's nice. They have actually fallen out a little bit. Okay, so her carpool will arrive soon. So seeing as I've been traveling with her so much to the community lots and everything, that's why she's so extremely tired. But I think that she would have to hang up with him, and she needs to also end the casual group this time, so I don't forget. And then, yeah, hurry to the bathroom as well. So she's gathering the group, saying goodbye. I guess they didn't have time to eat now. That's fine. And yeah, she really, both of the showers are occupied here. So let's just have her. Oh, she can't run. Is she lazy? Yeah, she's too lazy to run. Oh no. I guess let's just try and see how far she gets. Yeah, and he's prepared the food, but he hasn't eaten yet, so he's gonna have to eat. And I think he is also actually going to head to his job soon. So I need to pick up the speed a bit. Just gonna double check. Oh right, he didn't have work today, so I don't have to hurry. But I do need to. But of course, he's going to join Kennedy for a meeting anyway, so he needs to finish up here. Ah, looks like she made it. Nice. Although she didn't have time to eat, but I guess she can eat after work. So she has 15 hours left until her exam, so she should have the time to also cram a bit after work and make it to her exam in time. Oh, you're still here. Well, the casual group is ended though, I hope. Let's just double check. Yes, it is. So I guess that Ophelia is just hanging around. Maybe also Lilith. Oh, you haven't actually. Do you know Lilith? Because if no, you don't know Lilith either. Okay, yeah. Looks like she might still be here. So I guess he can meet them. Sit here for now. Good, so he's met Ophelia. She can finish that sandwich. And where is Lilith? She's here still. Okay. He can run. I guess he's pretty active. Yeah, he is. That's why. Nice. So let's just chat a bit with her as well. Okay, they're starting to talk about family parties. I bet Lilith hates those. But Cristofer should like them. Great, now they've at least met, so let's just say goodbye to everyone. These guys aren't best friends, so let's just crack a joke and see if that helps. Didn't help. Okay, but I guess that he should head out to the soccer field. So this is earlier in the day, and we're at the Cox family. So we're going to follow Kennedy to his job at the soccer field, of course, and meet up with Cristofer later. So Kennedy is still in bed right now with his wife, and yeah, they should be heading up soon. I noticed that he had a want to flirt with Ivy for some reason. I think that it's possible that they have been so involved with family and everything and with all the kids, and maybe there's like a spark that's have been diminishing lately, that his thoughts have been straying a little bit to other women and like what ifs, but so far I don't think that he has done anything that relates to being unfaithful or something. So we're good there, but of course Ivy is a very long time friend of his, so yeah, they're very close, and what with working together as well, maybe even though they're not even attracted to each other, maybe there's like a familiarity there that just makes him wonder what if. And yeah, of course Kaylynn is still in the mindset of wanting to have another baby, but for now actually she had the day off today, but she still sent her daughter away to the daycare center, which is why she's not here right now. So yeah, she has the day to herself, really. She can do whatever she wants. That's good. And these guys are, yeah, going to age up tomorrow, but not today. So yeah, let's just wake all of them up and yeah, eventually send Kennedy off to his community lot. Apparently this sink needs to be repaired. I'm gonna... are you? Oh no, you're not very good at cooking. He's actually better at cooking, so I suppose that he would serve some pancakes, and she can actually repair this. I think that her hobby is tinkering, so she should be pretty good at that. Yeah, nice. And these guys should also be getting up. Saying good morning to each other. Very cute. So I guess they should make their beds. She was happy to do it. Suppose she's very neat. Oh, yeah, definitely. Extremely neat. He's less extreme. Yeah. Looks like Nathan wants to be saying good morning to his father, but Kennedy is fully focused on the pancakes. Oh no, he burned them. I guess they're gonna eat the burned pancakes for breakfast today. Okay, so technically Kennedy is supposed to have the day off today, but I'm not gonna follow that. I'm gonna send him anyway to his community lot. Mainly because I'm setting things up right now. I'm trying to make that business profitable. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that Kennedy needs to get into before he can chill and take some days off. Right, so come downstairs. Amelia, I need some burned pancakes for breakfast. Yummy. Yeah, it looks like they're talking about solving logical puzzles. Maybe the kids have some homework from school and some tricky questions for their parents. It looks like they're moving on to maths. So I guess it is homework they're talking about. I think that Kennedy would be a pretty good father that way, to teach his children about things relating to school projects, because yeah, he owns his own business. I mean, he would have to be pretty savvy when it comes to economy and such. And of course, working at the hospital, Kaylynn should be too. even though she hasn't that high a position. I think she's a nurse. No, she's an intern actually. So yeah, she has a pretty high, a pretty good education. Right, so the kids are heading off to school. She can actually stop eating that. Looks like Kaylynn wasn't full, so she can have another one. And I'm gonna have him clean that up as well. I don't think they want to save those for later. Yeah, I think that Kennedy would be pretty careful to clean up after himself. I'm pretty sure he would want to have a tidy house. Someone is calling Kaylynn, apparently. Oh, it's Jan Tellerman for some reason. Are they close? Fairly. That's surprising. What would she want? Well, I suppose since Kennedy is working with the soccer field and her husband Komei was one of the guys, or the main person really to finance that lot, this family should be pretty close with the Tillermans, really. So yeah, that might be why. But I don't think it will be a very long call. Yeah, so Kennedy can just grab a shower to get ready and then head out to work. I should probably switch that door around because when he walks out of here, it blocks the way. Yeah, that's better. That makes more sense. So Kennedy is arriving to his slot. Nice. So I've been having pretty good, big issues with making money from this slot. And yeah, the main reason being this restaurant, because it's been extremely unprofitable. I know that restaurants in The Sims 2 are extremely difficult to earn money from, and seeing as they have just been selling hot dogs and hamburgers here, and there's not a lot of customers either, it's been really tanking the money. So I'm going to not summon the workers at all. They're just gonna sort of be employed so that I can use the lot when I'm visiting it for buying food. But yeah, Kennedy is not going to summon the workers in to do that. What he is going to do is starting up his soccer team. And he's also going to make sure to earn money in other ways. One of those ways is, of course, working on some work, like writing articles and such. But he's also going to get some sponsorship for the soccer field. And yeah, get some companies in here who wants to make advertisements for their companies. And yeah, having their logos and such on the match gear and things like that. So Kennedy is actually going to head into a meeting right now. So the person he's going to meet up with is none other than Malcolm Landgrab. And there he is. So I'm making him selectable, and I'm going to have him go out here and greet Kennedy. Right. So the two of them are going to just, yeah, chat friendlily and head up into Kennedy's office. First thing that Kennedy does is say something rude, apparently. Typical Kennedy Cox. But yeah, let's have them head in here. Let's see. Yeah, unlock that so Malcolm can walk into the office as well. And of course, Malcolm is married to Dina Landgrab, previously Dina Caliente, whose son is Gabriel Bachelor. And yeah, that is his stepson then. So Malcolm is a little bit invested that way in making this work properly. so that his stepson can have a good career out of this. So these guys are discussing things, how they want to do with all of it. And Malcolm is, of course, telling him about Goopy Jill's Carbos, newly opened restaurant. And of course, there needs to be a lot of advertisement for that restaurant in order to make it succeed in Pleasantview. To have people actually go there to have their dinner. People aren't used to having a restaurant in the town. So I think that there might be some people who are excited, but most of them are used to just cooking dinner themselves, basically. So they need to advertise both the restaurant itself, but also the takeaway pizza. And Malcolm is definitely interested in having some banners up around the stadium for Trattoria di Carbo, and also during matches to serve up some pizza for people, to have that at the cafeteria so that people can sample the food and get some flyers as well for the restaurant, and like the contact information so that they can call and order pizza whenever they need to. And yeah, Kennedy is of course going to receive a nice stipend for that. And yeah, also of course Malcolm has land grab industries up and running in the town, and he's very interested to do the same thing for other companies he starts up as well. So he wants to make this an open offer that any other company that he starts can also get advertisement at the soccer field. But then, of course, that the company Land Grab Industries, that is the logo that should go on the match gear. And yeah, I think that Kennedy is very appreciative of this and definitely wants to make this work. Both of these guys are pretty savvy businessmen, although I think Malcolm is just a bit sharper than Kennedy is, but Kennedy can definitely hold his own. Seeing as he's been running this business all his adult life, really. Right, so I think that they are pretty much in agreement. I think Kennedy is just going to crack some jokes and yeah, eventually say goodbye to Malcolm. But I bet that they will be seeing a lot more of each other as their business grow together. And I bet that Malcolm will be very happy to attend the future soccer games as well. Great, so they made friends, good enough friends that they could hug each other apparently. So that's nice. I'm gonna go ahead and lock this again. Only allow Kennedy. So yeah, so for a little while I'm going to just have him work at home, and it's gonna be the sports one. Right, so because he had maxed out his body, it's not going to make him improve, of course, in body because that's already maxed. So it's all instead going to grab some sort of a badge for him, it seems like, and it's the restocking one for now anyway. So I suppose that Kennedy is going to increase his talent badge in restocking from this as well. So he also recently had a meeting with Marissa Bendet at the town hall, discussing ways that the town can sponsor the soccer field, seeing as it's a great community area for people of all ages, and it's promoting health and all of that. People can come here to use the sauna and just work out, and it's good for hosting the soccer team, like the soccer club for the children as well. So yeah, the lot is going to receive a stipend of some sort from the town, And I think that I might make it a daily thing. That is probably the easiest way to go about it, because then Kennedy can receive money like every year, because every day represents a year in my game. And seeing as it's going to be daily, I don't think it should be massive amounts of money. But I think that 1,000 simoleons stands to reason, so I guess I'm going to ka-ching him 1,000, and I need to add in also into the spreadsheet. Actually, I don't have a tab for the soccer field. Oh, wait, that's not the one. Here it is. Let's put it. Yeah, let's put it there. Let's just make it soccer field. Yeah, and what I usually do, since I already have these things started, is that I pick one that already has a good layout, and I add it in. That's good, because I'm also going to need to do all this anyway, so you can see how I do it. Right, so first of all, we have Kennedy. He is the assistant coach, level 8. And then I also fill out the work days, the work hours, what age group can have this position, if they need a degree or not. And then I also add in the job flavor text into it as well. But I'm not going to do that right now. But yeah, this is sort of how I do, like when I create a new tab for a business. That's how I go about it. And I format it in like how I want it to look. But in this case, we also need to have something like this, probably, that just screens it off. And I guess let's just name this finances. Something like that. And then grab industries sponsorship. I'm not sure how much that should be, though. Trattoria di Carbo commercial. Right, so I need to figure out how much I should get, Kennedy should get from these things. But since that is actually from Malcolm, I suppose I should actually send that from his actual money. So I shouldn't cashing or anything, like use sheets to give Kennedy that money, because it should actually be removed from Malcolm's money, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna leave that open for now, and yeah, Kennedy isn't going to get anything today anyway. But next time when I play Malcolm, I think I'm going to make sure to send something out to Kennedy. Yeah, that makes more sense. So let's just leave it at that for now. But at least then Kennedy has something to support the business here, so that I can actually have the restaurant open. And yeah, then eventually, of course, also when we get to have the soccer games, things will change around as well. Can probably solve something with the ticket machine or something. Let's see. But anyway, so Kennedy is going to keep working for a little bit, and then I'm going to summon in the soccer team. All right, so Kennedy finished his article, and he's actually brought in some money today. So this is insane. But yeah, so the cash flow today looks pretty good. Oh, it actually didn't count the caching one. Interesting. All right then. Yeah. So let's just have Kennedy freshen up a little bit. He can use the bathroom. That's the women's bathroom. And yeah, he can grab some lunch because he's gonna be here for a while. Right, I don't have a microwave here. Maybe I should have a microwave here, just for like lunch purposes. I mean, technically they should be able to eat in here, right? Seems like a good spot for like having lunch. So let's just grab a microwave and then, I mean, yeah, let's go with that. It's a classic. Yeah, let's just have something like that so that they can sit and eat like in this room as if it's a staff room. Great, so let's see. Have lunch, TV, dinner. I guess this is the only downside with not having the business open, is that we don't have any visitors, of course, but somehow it's nice as well because, yeah, seeing as they are going to use this for working, it's pretty nice as well to have them like have the field to themselves. Yeah, I guess it's a double-edged sword. Yeah, so this seems to be working well. And this door is, of course, locked as well. So only Kennedy and the employees can enter here. So this should be working pretty well. Though it's a pretty dark and dreary room to sit in. Right, while Kennedy finishes up his lunch, I'm going to summon in the soccer team. There we go. And yeah, seeing as they're going to be in the same team, they need to dress the part. So yeah, they're all going to have to wear nice athletic outfits that matches with their new profession. So I'm gonna use the Gossy Up mod to start by buy clothes for Cristofer. Right, gym clothes. So this is the one that I have for the kids. So maybe this one for the adults. Let's go with that. And let's just plan outfit for the others. Good. So now they are dressed for the part and they should be able to start working here. So let's just have them sit and wait for Kennedy. Don't know why he walked all the way around, but okay. Great, so Kennedy is done also with his lunch and he's apparently cleaned it away. Good. So let's just have him walk down here as well and just sit and talk with them for a while. Looks like he knows all of them except for Mike, actually. Yeah, so we should probably greet him so that they at least know each other. Good. And then Kennedy can go ahead and sit here while the others play. So you can play with Mike and Gabriel play with Zackery. So then Kennedy can coach them while they practice. So they're having a pretty short practice session right now just to sort of get the feel of it, try out their new clothes and yeah, show Kennedy what they've got. And I think that this is probably a relief for Cristofer and I guess for all of them to just get into it and actually start doing something. I bet they've been pretty both excited and nervous about how they will do this job, really. But now that they're on the field and everything is coming together, I think that it's a sense of relief for them. And they're just having fun and playing as always. But of course, it's a lot more serious now, seeing as they will eventually be competing against other teams. Right, so these guys have had enough, and I think I'm actually going to just make them unselectable for now, because I think this is pretty much good enough for now. Kennedy, though, is going to walk up to Cristofer. Now, Cristofer has been working as a sort of mascot at the soccer field for a long time, and I think a locker room attendant and such, but since a teenager, really. And of course, Kennedy knows his father really, really well. And yeah, so this is not all that new to him. And Kennedy is approaching him and telling him that, hey, Ivy has just had a baby, and she's getting some well-deserved time off from work right now, so I actually need someone else to hold the practice session for the children's soccer club today. And I have some stuff that I need to do, so I was wondering if perhaps you could do it. And yeah, Cristofer says that, sure, I can do that. I can give it my best shot. I'm not sure exactly how to do it, but I'm sure I can come up with something. So Kennedy is leaving it in Cristofer's hands to, yeah, hold the practice session for the children. So Kennedy is just going to head back into his office and, yeah, work on another article. And Cristofer is going to be left to actually hold the practice session for the children. So let's just grab the spreadsheet again and move on to the clubs. So we have the football club here, the soccer club. And these are the kids that I need to summon. So let's start with that. All right, so these are all the kids. So we have Matthew Day, Will, Burb, Nathan, and Amelia Cox, Kennedy's kids. We have Luke Broke, Lydia Stratton, Kian Miguel, Irina Langerak, and Cecily Brunig. So yeah, let's just have some of them actually just play. So I guess the twins can play with each other. And yeah, Matthew can play with Will. And then, yeah, Cristofer is going to turn on the music here. Yeah, and the others are going to work out. So, yeah. And the soccer practice is going to be between 5 and 7. This is great also for the kids because they're also building their athletic skill and yeah, their fitness as well. So that's actually good. Right, and Kennedy got a silver stocking talent badge, so yeah, that's nice. Seeing as it's a business owner, that's not... I'm not bothered by that. It seems to make sense. Yes, I think it's fine to let the older kids actually play soccer, seeing as they don't have all that much time left before they age up into teens. And then, yeah, if I keep doing that, it's going to be the older kids who actually play, and then the younger ones are just working on their fitness. I think that makes sense. Because I think I will only be wasting time if I switch it around. Okay, looks like these guys are done. So I guess that they can also join the workout session then. They can't have too much fun in order to work out for some reason. So that's why I had to bump that down. And these guys are actually also done, so let's have them work out too. Just gonna let them get a good workout in until 7. Yeah, and it's 7 o'clock, so I'm actually just going to go ahead and do it the quickest way possible, and that is to go to the teleport menu and just clear off all non-residents. And that of course leaves both Nathan and Amelia. But I think I can... no, I can't do that, so I have to delete them. Great. And yeah, Kennedy's still working late, but he earned a little bit more money for the business, so that's good. And yeah, he can head back home actually, finally. So he earned quite a bit of money today, so maybe he can pay off some of those loans he has. He has so many loans. I think that's a good change for him, and I'm pretty hopeful for the future of this place. If I can keep this up and continue with the soccer games as well, I think that things will iron themselves out. So Cristofer is returning from his job, and I've just gone ahead and set hour to, well, around the time when he left. So Adriana will be home in an hour. And yeah, Cristofer and Adriana have actually been invited by Jan and Komei to come over for dinner. So yeah, he should be a lot more tired. So let's just drag it down a little bit. Yeah, so I suppose he should just have a shower for now. And as soon as Adriana arrives home, they will head out to his parents. They actually also have quite a lot of money right now. So I think that they could go ahead and grab a car for themselves. It's not going to be an expensive one. I'm just going to go with this cheapest one. Yeah, let's just go with a... Ooh, that looks really boring. Yeah, let's just grab this one. It's intense, but let's go with it. So yeah, let's make Cristofer the owner. And I think they had bills. Yeah, so let's have Cristofer pay those. Must have been quite some woohoo they had earlier, because he's still thinking about it. Let's pay all bills. All right, and yeah, she's soon going to be here, so... What, really? You don't have an MP3 player or a game? You should at least have some music, right? Yeah, let's just give him one. Yeah, listen to MP3 player. While he waits, he's grabbing his iPod. Nice, and here comes Adriana. So yeah, let's have them head out. So I'm just gonna go... Oh, wait, right. I couldn't do it with... I can't take both of them for a spin, it looks like. Well, I tried it another time and it didn't work. So I guess I'll just have them sit in vehicle. So, Cristofer and Adriana have arrived at the Tellerman residence. So, yeah. Komei is here with Chandler and LaShawn, and Jan is on the way to the kitchen to serve up dinner for them. We also have their 2 dogs, Isis, who's aged up into an elder, and Ayla, who has grown up into a dog as well. So she's not a puppy anymore. So that's what she looks like. So yeah, Jan is going to serve up dinner, and Komei is going to go out and greet his son, and yeah, apparently he can introduce him to Lashon, who he's only just met himself. But apparently he has already met Adriana. Yeah, so these guys are meeting each other. That's great. Yeah, so the youngsters are getting familiar with one another while Jan is cooking up dinner. It looks like it went well. Apparently Jan hasn't properly met Lashon either. So yeah. Komei, can you please not eat yet? You have to wait for the guests. And I think maybe Chandler interrupted her. Yeah, he did. All right then. So let's just have her grab a plate from here. Call to meal, everyone. Yeah, looks like all of them are properly sitting down except for Cristofer, who was also interrupted, it seems like. So let's just do it manually for him. And these guys are getting acquainted. Of course, both Lashon and Adriana are not part of the family originally, but Lashon has been together with Chandler for a longer time than Adriana has been with Cristofer. And Lashon and Chandler are even engaged, so their relationship is has come a lot further. That is. So it seems like the dinner is starting out well. They're just getting acquainted, but yeah. Of course, Jan has a very difficult time to keep her mouth shut. All right, so both Adriana and Cristofer are back from the dinner. And yeah, they are not very pleased with how that went. And as for the first proper dinner with his parents, Cristofer is very disappointed in his mother. And being the youngest son, he hasn't really felt the pressure as much as his older sibling has from his parents. He's always been very well behaved, and they've never had a reason to push him too hard. He's always worked really hard to achieve a lot of his goals, and their interests have always aligned very well with his. It's not until he started dating Adriana that Jan had something to complain about, really. And at first she didn't really take it seriously. But now she's started to realize that these two aren't breaking up anytime soon, it seems like. So, Cristofer is very surprised at that. He, of course, has been witnessing a lot of arguments between his mother and his other older siblings growing up. But he's never felt that pressure on his own shoulders before. So that's pretty intense for him, I think. And of course, Adriana is pretty pissed off because, she doesn't feel like she deserved all that. And no, I don't think so either. But anyway. So it's only 7 hours until she has her final exam. And same for him, actually. So in his case, he has done a lot of his work, but seeing as she had to also go to work today, she needs to really cram. I suppose that she can start by watching some TV, and they can actually watch it together just to sort of spend the evening with something more pleasant. And then she really has to cram. So, they have a coffee machine, so I think that she can pour some coffee into her mouth and just get on with it, hopefully. But at first they need some fun. So I suppose that, Adriana is a bit ticked off and decides to go with the music channel, what with it being her interest rather than Cristofer's, and I think that he he lets her do it. He might be more interested in watching sports of some kind, but I think that his biggest interest right now is making sure that Adriana is feeling okay. Actually, I think rather than coffee, I'm gonna have her have a power nap. So I'm gonna send both of them actually into bed. And then I'm gonna wake her up when she has had some sleep in to write her term paper in the middle of the night. So it's actually quite challenging to have sims with the shorter semester time mod. I think it's like 72 hours or something like that. And then also have them have full-time jobs. Even though I have the time control clock to slow down the time, it actually is pretty challenging. So I'm just gonna speed time along a little bit. Yeah, that's enough. So she's going to get up again and write term paper. Yeah, she should be able to make it. She has about 4 hours. Okay, looks like I have that issue again with it skipping 1 hour. So it was 3 just a moment ago, and now it's 1, so it skipped 2 hours left. And I think I've done a little bit of trial and error here, and I think it has to do with the semester tester reacting to me using set hour, that sheet. And I've used it twice in this episode, so I think I'm actually going to... Well, the last time that happened, I had to delete the semester testers that I already have on the lot and buy new ones. So let's just do that. Yeah, and I'm just gonna let her finish writing that. And then once she's done, I'm going to start class again for them. So yeah, he needs to get up anyway. They can actually make the bed, get dressed, because otherwise I think he's going to run off to the exam in his pyjamas. Right, and Adriana finished the term paper. Good. Yeah, they get a lot from that. Perfect. So, yeah. I'm going to start class for both of them. And then change into everyday. And yeah, since the exam is starting in 1 hour, they have to go to final exam. Yeah, and they will be away for a while, writing their exam, and they should do pretty well for themselves, both of them. Perfect. So they are both on the Dean's list. That's cool. And yeah, Cristofer is in his senior year. Actually, only 53 hours until his final exam then. Right. So, yeah. And she's a sophomore, so we have one more wand slot for her as well. And I think he got a new lock as well. Yeah, he did. Good. Perfect. Yeah, so let's just bump that down again and send them both to bed. Maybe they can have a celebratory woohoo. Looks like Adriana needs a bit of fun, so... And I suppose after that dinner they had, she also needs some reassurance. And yeah, I suppose Cristofer as well. They need to find comfort in one another and strengthen their relationship. Well, so we're ending their day the same way that we started it, cuddling on the bed. So these guys will woohoo and then yeah, get some sleep in before they have to start off all over again with their work and their classes. So yeah, that was it for this episode, and I hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. Take care. Bye.